These are our feeder wires that we're using to connect our heating cable to the contactor panel inside the garage. Inside this junction box, we're going to what we call double up the cables. So we're going to have two heating cables come in, and they're going to tie together to form one circuit. That circuit is then going to go from here back to our contactor panel. We're finishing pulling the 6 cables that we had into our contactor panel. So we're doing the technique that we call doubling up. We're taking 2 of our heating cables or mats and combining them into one circuit. In this particular case, each one of these heating cables pulls 22.9 amps. Typically we'd put those on a 30 amp breaker and then a contactor. To save the homeowner money, we're going to double these 2 cables up to form one circuit. The 22.9 amp cables together pulls 45.8 amps. We're going to put that on a 50 amp contact inside our contactor panel and then supply that with a 60 amp breaker. Kamaka, our licensed electrician, has pulled the appropriate size gauge wire for our double up scenario, as well as the wires that are going from our breaker panel to our contactor panel inside. Yeah. So we take our 2 reds together and we're going to wire nut those together. We're going to take our 2 blacks and we're going to wire nut those together. We always wire when we double up in parallel, never in series. And then these will make one run back to our contactor panel. We'll also have all of our grounds tied together as well. Our electrician is taking the 2 reds to double up, and we'll also take our 2 black conductors and tie those together, turning this into one circuit. We always wire in parallel, never in series. He will also wire the 2 grounds together and have those go back to the contactor panel as well. That will make it so we have one circuit supplied with a 60 amp breaker going to a 50 amp contactor.